Hey YouTube, Alan back with another Master System Monday, and this time we're talking about one of the all-time classics, Shinobi. This was one of my favorite games back in the day, and probably my biggest bargain. I managed to pick this up for the princely sum of £5. I think I got it in a Tomy toy store. They were probably closing out all their stock. I do recall they also had light phasers at the time, and I kind of always wish I would have picked one of those up too. Um, but then I didn't have any Life Phaser games at the time, so I said, what will be the point? Anyway, this is my original one. So yeah, you have your manual, your cartridge, standard Master System cartridge. You have your standard manual. One thing that I want to point out in this manual, let me see if I can find it quickly. Yeah, this game, I love it. I can get through the first three zones, worlds or whatever you call them, pretty quickly. But the third one, can we see it there? Mandara, that one there. Oh, I get killed on that every single time. I can go in with full health, full life, and just get completely toasted. I've seen a few people, Sinistral on the Sega Ape forums. He actually did a video even demonstrating how to defeat that last boss for me, or that third boss. I've actually gone and when I use level select, and in the few cases where I have gotten past it, I can go and clear the fourth world pretty fine. The fifth world is pretty tricky, but that one is just such a stickler for me. And I've actually done the gameplay on Shinobi and I had the exact same problem. I use all my lives in a few instances. I'm trying to keep the light off this. So where we have the back of the box, you are a master ninja. Standing against you are the meanest group of terrorists ever to take up guns and martial art weapons. But you have a secret weapon, ninja magic, and you only have a secret weapon if you can actually defeat the bonus stages, which you have to first rescue the kid. Not always that simple, and then you have to defeat this, or you get nothing. That's actually pretty hard. One ninja gets by, and you're gone. But yeah, I mean, most of these are from early on in the game. That's the first level, first boss. That's actually from the fourth one. And apparently this is compatible with the control pad, arcade control stick, and command stick and control stick. And it's a 2 mega cartridge with 5 missions and 19 rounds, full of all the information you need. I actually, even though it's quite simple, I do quite like the artwork there. Again, I gotta keep it off to the side to keep it in focus properly. Now, you might have noticed, sorry I didn't point it out, this one here has a bit of tape. That's, as I said, it's my original one, and I make sure for my original games on my Master System, I actually put a blue sticker there just so I know which one I originally had from back in the day when I was when the Master System was my only console. But I did obviously buy a nice mint replacement to keep that, for the collection too. But I do have one other thing in the collection that I think is worth mentioning, and that is this version of Shinobi. Now, it's obviously the same game, but it is actually the Tech Toy release. The Sega Special, 2 mega. You can see the logo. See they've completely done it up with the Shuriken and the Ninja Stars. I mean, they're all around. So it's the same artwork, but just completely jazzed up. And I quite like it. I like the blue. It's just something different, I suppose. And again, on the spine, normally, Sega has in Master System games, have a very vanilla one. This one doesn't. It has the information kind of pumped up. Tech Toy logo. Now, obviously, I can't read this, but let's see, can I get in focus? For those that can, there you go. I'm not even going to make an attempt. Although they mention Bruce Lee, which is rather interesting. Mas M. Shinobi. I don't know why. So the same screenshots other than that. So I don't know that they couldn't have. Bruce Lee, like that could not. And what's this? Basically, it's almost like, imagine you are Junior 007 or Bruce Lee on a personal mission. No? You're the Shinobi. I imagine that's roughly what it means. Anyone who speaks Portuguese, can you let me know how close I am? Anyway, so yeah, that is... Oh, the manual and stuff is, of course, different. It's not in great condition, but Tech Toy games are pretty hard to come by. And unfortunately, the cartridge, the glue has come off it. But interestingly, it's blue. A lot of Tech Toy ones were, like the packaging, I suppose. So yeah, I gotta be careful to put that. Ooh, I'm knocking everything over. So there we have it, I suppose. As I said, I want these to be quick. Just looks at stuff from my collection and just a few personal memories. This one I played to death back in the day. And, well, I played to the first 3 worlds back in the day. And I still love to go back to once in a while. Even watching the track mode, I can feel like just going through that first world. And it is such a good game. In fact, I actually would go so far as to say this is better than the arcade game that it's based on. The introduction of the life meter makes all the difference because it doesn't feel like it's just there to drain your quarters. It actually feels like an adventure you can sink your teeth into. So anyway, if you have a Master System, this is cheap to get, so I totally recommend it. We will be back next Monday with something totally different. Well, not totally different. It's going to be Mass System based. See you then.